Hello, I'm Jill Sargent and I'm the volunteer lead for Age UK, Cambridgeshire and Peterborough. I'm going to tell you a little about our service and how you can get involved in supporting older people in our district. As you can see, we are a local charity who rely on local people to support our service for older people living in our district. We choose to be a partner to the national charity, Age UK. However, we are responsible for our own funding and set our own priorities. We are dependent on the support we get from our dedicated volunteers, without whom we would be unable to provide the level of service we provide across our district. Today I'm going to talk to you about supporting friendships through sharing time and telephone befriending. This is one of our fundamental beliefs. The sharing time and befriending service exists to reduce loneliness, which is a significant problem both in our towns and rural communities. Sharing time and befriending is how we try to reach out to lonely, isolated people, but it depends on people like you to help us by sharing your time with an older person. Here, Carol explains more about the importance of the service and how it works.
There's various roles, and I think there's something for everybody. The biggest roles that we have is we run a face-to-face befriending service. So that's where we match up volunteer with an older person, and they go just once a week for about an hour just to have a cup of tea and a chat. Clearly during the pandemic that was put on hold. We have just started to open that up again, and just to see the joy on people's faces to be able to meet up, that is a party atmosphere in itself. We also have a telephone befriending service which we started during the pandemic to relieve isolation and loneliness. And that's really taken off, and that's just a phone call once a week, just to check in with somebody, make sure they're okay. So yes, that's another lot of volunteers.
I'm going to share with you some of the comments our service users, that's the people who receive visits and calls, feel about sharing time. These comments have been taken from feedback given by service users and demonstrate the importance of this service to older people. This is what our volunteers say about their experience of sharing time with someone. Many volunteers express their sense of satisfaction and reward and feel it is a worthwhile use of their time.
I think the befriending service that Age UK provide is a wonderful service because there are so many people in the community who live on their own, who may not see another friendly face from one week to the next.
I love the little faces.
It's lovely to have people in to talk to and to do things with, so it's a great joy when they come.
I realised from early on that she's a very intelligent lady. Lots of bookshelves and books, and we always get the dictionary out and check our words when we're playing Scrabble.
I've heard it, but I'm not sure if it's real or not.
Barbara comes up with words I've not even heard of, and she's always right.
I mean, I do like reading, and of course, being immobilised, I can't get out to choose books or things like that.
So, can you help us spend time with more lonely people? We cover a large area, Cambridgeshire, Peterborough and the districts. Although we have almost 400 volunteers who last year made a total of over 14,000 contacts, there are still many more people who would like our service, but we don't have enough volunteers to meet this need. There are no special requirements needed to be a sharing time volunteer, just a desire to share an hour of your week with someone who has no one. If you're interested or would like to find out more, please contact us as shown on this slide. Thank you all for your time today.